Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play No Man's Sky Beyond Update. I'm your host, Colors Fade. It's episode 19. I believe I was wrong in the last episode when I said it was 17. That was actually 18. It will be labeled in the title correctly, and I try to make sure that I always put some kind of marker on it to let you know. Some kind of overlay or something. So what is this system that we're in right now? This is a blue system, and it's opulent and it's mathematical. So
warning, threat detected. Hostile ships approaching.
come on. Alright, well, I have no interest in dealing with the pirates right now. I'm gonna look for a trade outpost and see if it shows me one. What is this? This is a minor settlement. So did it show me any kind of a trade outpost on any of these planets? There's one. That's a planet. It's not a trade outpost. There's not one there. What's that? That's a custom waypoint. And that's a bunch of stuff over there. Well,
No free slots in ship inventory.
there is, but it has to be for the tritium. Alright, trade post detected. Where at? It says over here. What is that? It right there? Trading post. No. See, they need to fix that. Look, it wants to go to the things. That's really annoying. Their algorithm has to fix that. How hard can it be? I want you to go to the thing that's in the middle of the reticule. That's where I want you to go. I'm getting more and more frustrated with the little bugs in the game that are making it more difficult than it needs to be. They're just little bugs that they're not game breaking. They don't prevent you from proceeding. They don't prevent you from completing quests. They just little annoyances that make the game not as easy to play and a little aggravating. And when things are frustrating, of course, no, that's not a good sign. Things aren't going to go well. We're in a blue system, and I'm trying to remember the order because I can't remember the blue, green, purple one very well. It goes blue, green, purple. That's exactly how it goes. Blue, green, purple. Blue, green, purple. So let's buy a bunch of trade goods. Let's go make some money while we're gathering missions. We have to go to all new systems here. Neural ducts. That's exactly what we want. We want all of those. As many as we can get. So the nice thing is, since I'm primarily doing this to gather missions, we're gonna expand our exosuit and we're gonna make a lot of money while we're doing it. And my ship now is maxed out on S-class hyperdrive modules, so we should be able to theoretically just go wherever we want to go. Which, I mean, within reason, obviously. It's, what is it now? It's 817 for hyperdrive range, which isn't the 900 or 1000 that I can get with, I believe, a really good hauler or explorer. Now, I don't know for sure because the game might have tweaked it since Beyond came out, and maybe that's part of what they did, is they shortened fighters' ranges or something like that. But blue, so I gotta go to green. So I've been to that one, and that's a wealthy system. I want to see if I can find a different green system to go to. Because a different green system, oh, and there's one right there, prosperous with one planet. Bingo. And the reason why I want a different system is because its space station will have an exosuit upgrade, and it will have quests that I haven't taken before. So where are you, space station? You're right here. I gotta tell you something else about playing Rebel Galaxy Outlaw compared to this is playing with a joystick is and a thruster, playing with the Thrustmaster playing with a hot ass, is pretty fantastic, and I really wish that Hello Games would get around to supporting it. Now, I understand why it might not be a priority, because you spend a lot of time on the ground in this game, and so it is kind of nice to just be able to hop in your ship and go with the mouse. But I would really like to have a full layout here and be able to use my joystick just for flight and my mouse for everything else. It would be ideal. The joystick is just so nice, and the having the thrust and like 10 different buttons that you can custom config are all just, they're stellar. Alright, mission dude. Show me what you got. Missions. I'm trying to get all these missions to make progress with the Gex. So anything that has to do with the Gex. Collect 250 chromatic metal. Well, okay, I don't really want to do that mission, but it's going to make things... And I need two Gek improvements before I can advance the Artemis quest. So I don't really want to give him a bunch of chromatic metal, but here's what you do. You just look and try to find one of these terminals that actually has it, and it's got some right there. Now it's going to want me to take him somewhere. So source items for the client. Hazardous fate, valuable items sought. Source items for the client. Where do you want me to go to dump them off? Deliver the chromatic metal to the secure depot. And fortunately, out of every possible system that we could have to do this quest in, this is the best one because there's only one planet. I love it. And that means as soon as I get down there, that's probably going to be a trade station. So we're already finding a trade station without having to look for anything, which is fantastic. This is having him. That thing is still not fixed. Okay. That Hello Games has got some bugs here, and they really need to fix them. It's making it frustrating to play the game. That's another thing about Rebel Galaxy Outlaw. It's a much simpler game. It's much more straightforward. It's basically combat along with trading and bounty hunting, but it's everything is from space, and because of that, because you land on a space station and it's 3D cutscenes and things like that, less bugs, man. I haven't seen a bug in the game, actually. It's been really nice to play a game that's just bug-free. I like that a lot. These guys. Alright, hold tab to skip. Let's sell a bunch of items for one thing. Client delivery, accessing it. I found the client's secure lockbox. I should deposit the item. I will. Deliver processing, success. That makes the Gek happy. Then I can sell a bunch of my stuff, all the neural ducts. And then I can buy teleport coordinators. And we can move on to the purple system. Make some more money. We're over 30 million. I can't complain about that. I love those angled right there, the ones that come out at an angle. Those are fantastic. I wish I could get those on a pontoon ship. I wish I could custom make my own ship, but it's really, I like the game doesn't allow us to do that, because the fun is part of the fun. The other kind of fun is trying to hunt for that perfect ship that you want, that's got the right kinds of slots and the right kind of design and the things that you like. It's just I like that hunting little bit of it. All right, now find me a good purple one, gentlemen. Stay on that one. How hard is it to stay on there? Satisfactory. Apparently really difficult. Balanced. Satisfactory, which is not. Satisfactory. Comfortable. Sustainable. Sustainable. Man, there's a bunch of purple ones over here, but opulent. Oh, brilliant. And there's only 2. Heck yeah. I'll take that. We circle back around to a blue system, and then we can do the red, orange, yellow, cyan ones, and then I should be able to get rid of most of the... Oh, this is going to be nice. There's a planet up here, isn't there? Korvax, ore processor. What's this? This looks like a nice one. Oh, it's crimson. It's dead. That's somewhat of a surprise. What's this one? Scorched planet. Well, we should be able to improve our GEC standing. +1, and we need a +2, so...
Hostile scan detected.
Pirates are all over the place. I have to say, one of the things that creates a nail-biter experience in Rebel Galaxy Outlaw is trying to smuggle goods from between 4 systems. That's... When you've got to make 4 hypergate jumps and you're carrying goods and you don't have a cargo hold that shields from police inspections, it's every time you enter a system and cross through it, you're just crossing your fingers. Oh, please don't let there be police, and please don't let them scan my ship. And then when you do and you get to your destination and you offload those goods for a ton of money, it's really fun. You're standing with the GEC increased. I need the rest of your quests here, buddy. What do you got? Anything from the GEC? No. Scan 5 planets. Doesn't matter. That's a Korvax quest. Hunt low-level pirates. That's a... Kill 13 creatures. That's another Korvax one, so... So none of those matter. Ooh, look, it's Hauler Central. Oh my goodness. Good lord. Wow. GEC rank. Colleague. Scorched. We are the Scorched. Scan for trade outposts, and I want to put this back on the Artemis quest. Increase your standing with alien life forms. Trade post detected. It's over here. It is too far away to just fly, so that's not what we're going to do. Where are you, my darling? You're right there. Well, trading outpost. Planet certainly looks scorched. It looks hot. This game has so much potential. You feel like it's just really scratched the surface of what it's capable of doing. At least that's the way I feel with it. Sell items, teleport coordinators. buy items. Oh, and the bromide salt, that doesn't go here though. That's for a manufacturing system. I'm going to buy superconducting fibre.
Product received. Product received. Product received.
Is what I want to know is that a British spelling for fiber?
Product received.
It's like Brett Favre,
Product received.
but it's really Brett Favre.
No free slots in
Because, hey, dyslexic people, you don't have enough trouble. Let's change the rules. Right? I actually kind of feel pity when I find out that somebody I know, somebody's trying to learn the English language, and I'm just like, I'm so sorry for you because our rules are so whack. They're so bizarre, and I'm just really sorry. Once you learn a few foreign languages, you realize how screwed up the English language is with its rules. All right. Medium supply, struggling, not happening. Medium supply, doesn't sound very fun. Adequate, developing. Medium supply, blank. Low supply, opulent. That's what we're looking for, baby. Opulent. We're gonna go sell our stuff there, and then we're gonna head over and do the red, orange, yellow, cyan loop because we still have more goods from quests. Ooh, aren't you colorful? Wow. Blinded by the light. Aqua space station burning out my eyes. Blinded by the Light is one of the most famous songs for misheard lyrics, and misheard lyrics are hilarious, really funny stuff. And I will have to share that I will admit to the lyric that I misheard for the longest time. Oh, hey. So, technology or cargo? Let's go with cargo. These are expensive, but we'll take it. And that means I can take things like this and go cargo. Oh, I love it. Cargo now. It's expensive, but man, it's so worth it. Anyway, the song that for the longest time, I love this. And I can't remember if I saw a comedian do this or what, but it just made me laugh. Bingo Jed had a light on. Bingo Jet had a light on. And of course the song is Big Old Jet Airliner. But when you listen to the way he enunciates those words, you will swear he said Bingo Jet had a light on. Kill 6 sentinels. Okay, so that's the next Gek mission we need. Perfect. Kill 4 sentinels. Okay. I'm gonna go sell these goods, dude. And then I'm gonna kill some sentinels. Maybe we can advance this quest a little bit. But look, what do I have in my exosuit? I still have augment gel and bromide salt. I really need to keep doing some more trading. Or I need to just sell those things since they were freebies given to me by quest rewards. Bingo Jed. This planet looks nice. What is this? So this, oh, it's radioactive. Radioactive. That's cadmium. What else is in this system? This guy over here had something and a moon. Yep, that's what I want to do. What are you? You're salvageable scrap on a life incompatible planet, and then you are a special little moon. Moon of Armandak. Yeah, temperate moon, star bulb, aggressive sentinels. Perfect place to go blow up some sentinels. Because you can see the trade lines going to it. It's got multiple trading posts. That's going to be perfect. and see if I can follow one of those lines down to the surface.
Hostile scan detected.
Right. 1, 2, 3, 2 seconds away.
Warning. Threat
Sign
detected.
up. Oh.
Hostile ships approaching.
Where did that line go? Dang it. Okay, I don't see him, but I see you guys. Do you guys want to get involved in this melee? Because that would be really cool. If you did. I mean, I can understand if you don't, but I'm headed for this planet, and apparently you guys pulled out. Hey, what the hell? Oh my gosh, what's going on? They never follow me down on the planet's surface. This is some kind of weird thing going on here. You guys are a little lost in these clouds, aren't you? You're like, I don't know what's going on. What did we just get ourselves into? Oh, plants and trees and stuff. Come on now. Turn. Here he goes. Look. Hey, are you running that laser thing at me? I would have liked to have dogfight this guy if I could see the ground. There's a building over here. 2 minutes away. And what's over here? There's another building away, 12 seconds away. Trading post call sign. What's this? What kind of building is this? Is it a building? It's not. It's just whoa. Oh, no, it's not a building. Get out of here. Oh. Trading post, 2 minutes away. What's going on with the beeping? Oh my gosh, no, listen. It's not. There's some wacky bugs in this game now. Beyond has certainly added some really cool stuff to it. Some things that are cool but annoying. I'm thinking primarily power for base building, but also just some bugs. Just some bugs. I'm not very excited about the bugs. The thing is, I delayed playing the game after the Beyond update for at least 2 weeks. Might have been closer to 3. Just because I wanted to make sure that they patched most of the bugs. And they did patch a whole bunch of stuff in the first couple of weeks, and they're still working on things, but this game clearly needs some work. Alright, gentlemen. I'm here to sell things. Superconducting fabric. Right. And then I'm here to kill sentinels. What do you got for sentinels? You guys have crappy weather, first of all. What is that? It's an A27. Ooh, that's not awesome. What's that one? There's like 2 of them. There's one. And there's the other. What's that one? It's a C what? C22. Interesting. So it's not like they're outstanding or anything. What's the weather like? Oh, so even though it's raining, I'm not having to use any kind of hazard protection. Okay. What's my ship look like? Thrusters. I don't trust that. It says 54% and I don't trust it. Thinking, see, I have all this stuff. I still want to sell these in a system where they're worth more money, but I could just sell them here. Let's find out what this planet's like. Oh, see, landscape photo got that one. There's, I need to kill 6 sentinels. And there's going to be gravitino balls. I mean, it makes them show up. Why not? And as long as you kind of keep the dog occupied between some trees and stuff, you can do all right. Or you can just blow them up like that. A walker. Nope, I don't really want to fight you. I want to get out of here. God damn. He's like, what the hell? Oh my god, I'm gonna die. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, so the first death. That thing was firing so fast. That must be a change. I can only imagine that that's a change.
Extreme sentinel dead.
Well, at least I died close by. Oh my gosh. And then, of course, let's see. Exosuit empty. Yeah. Let's go get all my jazz back. Oh my gosh. I was aiming for this thing.
Incoming storm.
Troublemaker destroyed 20 sentinels. Yeah, well this... Wait a minute. Where's my... Don't... On survival mode, do I not get any of my stuff back? Do I just lose everything? I just lost everything, didn't I? That's how survival mode works. You just lose everything. Oh, so there's no quest to get my stuff back or anything like that, is there? Nope. I don't think so. Because my thing should be right there. And it's not. The funny thing is, I died falling down. Well, that's disappointing. Everything's gone? Or... Oh, the stuff in the cargo hold has stayed. Oh, but I lost all that stuff. Well, I guess the flip side of that is I can make a lot of money now. Just buying goods and running to the next system. So let's do that. I can buy all this. I can buy all the neural duct. I can buy all of this. Oh, I can't? I can't. Oh, really? Okay. Well. Surprise, surprise, surprise. I guess I didn't have that many slots. My math is all bad. Huh, interesting. Well, how much room do I have left? Could you guys please make it stay on the same tab? Okay, so I don't have any sodium for my thing, so I probably need to buy like 5 ion batteries just in case. Or I could have bought sodium. And I need some oxygen for my suit, don't I? Because I have carbon, so I need 250 of these. I'm just going to buy these outright so I have them. Alright, so I have oxygen. God, I hate that. I got carbon, oxygen, ion battery. Let's go to the next system and trade them. This is this system and its weather. Look at how fast it knocks you down. 141.2 degrees Celsius. Goodbye. I still have to kill a couple more. Can you fix that too? I'm going to spend more and more time on these episodes saying, can you please fix? But Hello Games, can you please fix that? Throw us up in the air just a little higher. Okay, we're at blue. We need a green one. Screw just a little higher. Throw us up plenty high so that we don't have to worry about it. We shouldn't have to worry about crashing into things because you guys can't poke our ships up high in there. And by the way, here's a green affluent one. By the way, just so people know, I was in the United States Air Force and then later on the United States Washington Air National Guard. I served 6 years in the military. While I was active duty Air Force, my specialty was working on ICBMs, intercontinental nuclear ballistic missiles. There is a missile that we had in Wyoming at F.E. Warren Air Force Base where I was stationed, and we were the only one of the 5 United States nuclear missile bases that had this missile. It's called the Peacekeeper. You can look it up online on YouTube. It had 10 warheads compared to the Minuteman missiles, which only had 1 apiece. The Minuteman missiles, which were at the other 5 bases in the United States, and those were North Dakota and Montana and South Dakota and Missouri. The Minutemans ignited in the hole, and so all the equipment that was inside the silo would burn up when they used one of those missiles. Well, they didn't want that to keep happening. It seemed like a giant waste of money. They wanted to be able to preserve the silos and put more missiles in them if they could, so they invented the Peacekeeper. And the Peacekeeper missile was shot out on a cushion of air and then ignited above the hole, several feet above the hole. Several dozen feet above the hole, actually. It pushes out quite a ways before it ignited. It's really neat. You can go, it's declassified stuff. You can go on YouTube and you can see it. Just Google Peacekeeper missile launch from someplace like Vandenberg, I think is where Vandenberg Air Force Base is where they used to launch those for testing and then launch them out and they'd fall out over in the ocean there. But you could see them push out on a cushion of air, and then after they get so far above the hole, they ignite. It's really neat. And I'm telling you, if the United States government can invent a missile, a nuclear missile, that can shoot out on a cushion of air and shoot out plenty high over the silo before it has to ignite, and you guys are making a video game, for crying out loud, you can do this. I swear that you can do this. Alright, kill 1 predator. So, I didn't raise my GEC enough, did I? Serious shipment? I don't want that scan 5 minutes. That's a Corvax mission. I just need to go kill more sentinels, don't I? So anyway, I'm really annoyed, particularly by that bug where it doesn't push you off. It's the air high enough. It's just so dumb. There's plenty of planets in this system. What's that unknown planet? It's a bountiful planet with aggressive sentinels. I have to kill a couple more sentinels. It's got ancient bones, starbolt, paraffinium. It doesn't really matter. I'm gonna do one of these. I just need a trading post. I can kill a couple of sentinels any old way that I want to. And then hop back up here and finish this mission and get the GEC thing and advance this quest, and hopefully life will be good. There's something down here. This is a ruin or a building? It's a building. It's an observatory. I'm not sure that it would tell me anything interesting. But actually, I got an idea. Where is it? It's right here. Okay, I like how they turn that green a good distance away. I like that a lot, actually. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna put that stab in the ground. That way I can find this place and come back to it after I get them. Plus, I want all of that condensed carbon. So I'm gonna go trade first. I can't believe I died. Wow, I'm so glad it wasn't a permadeath episode, although I certainly wouldn't have taken that kind of risk with a walker around. But that seems, in my opinion, like a substantial change to survival mode. That walker was firing fast. Gone are the old days of being able to shield and duck and move out of the way. That looked severe. So I'm curious if that's the way they all are now. That's one of the other things that would be really neat in this game, actually, is some variance in the Sentinels themselves as far as how they attack. Like, it'd be nice if on some of the other planets where they're not as hostile, the walkers were easier to deal with, and on a planet like that where they're obviously really hostile, he's like firing. His beam is recharging really fast. I think variance is a strong thing to do in video games. It's kind of good. Oh, look, there's a building over there too. Alright, gentlemen, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to sell all this junk. Sell my stuff. Neural ducts. Wow, look at that. Chunk. I'm going to sell the teleport coordinators and the neural duct and anything else that looks like... Okay, and that gives me that. Perfect. Okay. What are you over there? Let's go find out. Let's see if there's a landing pad there. If there's not, then we'll just go back to... See, he's like, just push us up higher in the air. It's not that hard. That is just two lost souls living in a fishbowl year after year. So I played that song today. That's one of my favorite songs. I certainly have a lot of Pink Floyd that I love to listen to, but also play. I love playing Comfortably Numb. I love that guitar solo. It's one of my favorite things in the world to do. I don't know if anybody watching this channel knows, but probably it might be as many as 5 years ago now. 4 or 5 years ago, in the towns nearby that have a pretty hopping music scene where I live, there are a lot of bands. We have a lot of bands for our area, and especially for the population size, which is really cool. And we had a really good venue that was really supportive for several years, and the person in charge of that thing came up with an idea to do a full Pink Floyd tribute, cover the entire wall album, all 4 sides. So several different band members from different bands volunteered to be a part of that. We ended up with about 14 different people on stage at one point in time, which was really awesome. It was a pretty incredible experience to be a part of that. And I originally was asked by a friend to come. He's like, come pick a song on side 2 and play on it. And it's short notice, so we only have a week. Just come do a guitar solo and play on the song. And I thought Young Lust was a great song to do. So I learned the guitar solo for that, note for note. Showed up on a Sunday and played it. And the other people in the project who I'd never been in a band with, said, "Oh my God, you're like really anal about this. You learn this stuff note for note. You want some more solos? You want some more songs?" I'm like, "Heck yeah!" So they gave me a bunch of stuff. I know, and some of it I already knew, like Comfortably Numb and things like that. And ended up playing 10 songs when we did that show, and it was just a real treat. As a Pink Floyd fan, it was so much fun to sit up there with a bunch of talented musicians and cover the wall for a couple hours. It was just front to back, all in order. Lots of really talented people. It was just fantastic. Fantastic experience. Signal. I was kind of hoping for a crashed spacecraft, but alas, 'tis not to be. So I still need to blow up some sentinels. Which quest is that in the log? It says lurking, destroy sentinels, lurking storm. How many does this say? 5 of 6. I think this is the Gek one. So 60 nanites. So I do like that they appear to have bumped the nanites that you get from these little outbuildings, which is really great because before they just almost weren't worth dealing with. He's like, where is this coming from? I can't shoot straight. I need better accuracy with this damn gun. Alright, I'm gonna pop a few more of them. I'm gonna be real close to my ship here. Uh-oh. I'm almost out of... Hold on. I need to make stuff. I need to make this. Oh, I need ferrite dust. Dang it. Okay, before I get my butt killed. Yeah. You guys are yelling at me. Hold on. I'm gonna go in here. I'm gonna let them calm down. I need to mine some ferrite. Ferrite dust. This guy's like, what the hell is going on? Fred, come over here. Did you see this? Something's going on with these rocks, man. What the heck? Sorry guys, I just need to be able to make more of this. Okay, that's appropriate. Where's the other one? There you are. How you doing there? Oh no. The shotgun would be particularly effective, I suppose, because I'm always very close to these little turkeys. Alright, reinforcements are arriving. Yeah. Where are these turrets? They're gonna go that way. I'm gonna go this way. Oh, detected. They saw me. Oh, it's okay. 'Cause I'm out of here. Alright. We're gonna go back up to the space station. See, after 30 seconds, of course, if I can finish this quest. What do we have? Oh, those things. I guess. Well, see, my ship is full. I can transfer goods, but I suppose. Where are they? There they are. Okay, let's do this. Transfer this to my exosuit, transfer this to my exosuit, transfer this to my exosuit. Alright, where are they? Where did they go? Here we go. Well, I got some stuff. I don't know if I got anything good. Let's go see if we got everything. I'm not sure we did. Where are they at? I turned around and they're over there. Where are they? There they are. I think I got everything. Alright. Okay, let's see about the Gek. Turn to the mission agent. You go. You go, Hugo. So show me what I got here. Sulfurine, nitrogen, silver, which can go on the freighter. Is that it? This enriched radon enriched carbon? It's puzzling. It's not what I'm used to seeing. Look at all those green ships though. For hire. It looks like they at least changed the icons. I wonder if it's more accurate now. I remember there was that problem before the Beyond update where you fly by a frigate and if it had a green icon half the time, more than half the time, they weren't hailing you. And then the ones that didn't have a hireable icon would hail you. And it was like, what the heck is going on? So it'd be nice to see that bug fixed. Alright, gentlemen. Here's what I have. Show me the stuff. Show me the money, no whammy, stop. 1 Gek. Great. Okay, standing with the Gek. Finally done. Now what? Mission target is in another system. Consult the galaxy map. Alone amongst the stars is in Purple Rain. Alright. I have a feeling he's going to want us to see a holo terminal again. So we better just land on the planet on Pearl Rain. It was supposed to be Purple Rain, but I can't rename it now. Wait a minute. The base I can rename, but I renamed the whole planet that, didn't I? Yes, I did. Hey, it's our old base. It's our old base. I need to tear this thing up. Okay, translator calibration. Find a life form to ask about your location. Well, which life form would that be? Okay, hold on. Wait a minute. Base computer archives, are you done? Are you done? Yes, baby. I like that it works for all your base computers now. That's a good bug that they fixed. Iteration lost. Follow the coordinates. See, the base is named correctly, Purple Rain, but target outside galaxy map. Okay, I'm not going to worry about that one. I'm going to do Alone Amongst the Stars. Give my ship some free launch. There's no such thing as a free launch. Yes, there is. And it's 2 minutes away. Potential assistance. I like Purple Rain. I just wish I'd have named the planet correctly. Pearl Rain is not the same. Now, it would have been interesting to call it that if it was P-E-A-R-L. That reminds me of the character from SpongeBob SquarePants. Because she certainly reigned supreme over her daddy there. Pearl, the whale. Oops, I'm gonna fly right through those trees. Sorry. Mr. Krabs. Something about this video game and the way they're doing the graphics now is not the same as how it was before Beyond, and it stinks. the pop-in is so much worse than it used to be. I should have just gone into space. This is taking way longer than I thought it was going to. This is like the longest 2 minutes of my life. The pop-in for items and textures is just not as smooth as it was. I find that really surprising that it turned out this way, because you would think this would be something that they would have noticed when they were developing the game and testing it. When they were developing the Beyond update and testing it, I just can't believe that this got by. The testing. Didn't anybody see this and notice this and say, this isn't good? Try to resist smelling their gas, but the odor permeates my exosuit vents, even my life support system. I am filled with an overwhelming desire to purchase things. I try to resist smelling their gas. This is what every single person who goes into Goodwill has to do, is resist smelling the gas. Offer units for information. The Gex smiles, the gas receding. Alright. Your data appears to be fabricated, friend, or possibly corrupted. No such location exists. Thank them. My wife is a very adept. Ooh, look at that. It's a B29. That's all the number of slots it's got is 29? That's entirely too cool looking of a big pontoon ship for it to only have 29 slots. Wow. It's a good system, though. I bet you can find a nice Air S-Class one. Anyways, my wife is an incredibly adept thrift shopper. She knows all the thrift shops. She's incredibly good at thrift shopping. Very thrifty. She gets the best deals. She gets things like Dansko shoes for $1 that haven't even been worn. I don't know how she does that stuff, but even she comments on it. She's like, yeah. Go to Goodwill and it's just fart clouds everywhere. It's not. It's a giant fart cloud there. There you are, Kazugat. I found high ground, I think. Obi-Wan, I have the high ground. Anakin. Alright. When you arrive, I'll fire my multi-tool into the air to mark my location. Periculum. What's wrong? Why aren't you saying anything? Tell Artemis what happened. I tell Artemis the locals could not decipher the star chart. The alien went so far as to claim those stars did not exist. That's impossible. I can't have traveled that far from charted space. You found my ship. Ask how Artemis got there. As I speak, the line begins to crackle with interference. Artemis looks up. See, this is all you need to say about the crackling of interference. You don't need all the kazuguts in the middle of the text. This is enough. This is good. Artemis looks up at the stars in panic. See, you don't need this. They've altered since I made that chart. How is this possible? What's happening to me? I need to get out of here. I need to kazugut. Yes, we all need to kazugut. That should be a dance techno song. We all need to do the kazugut. It's quiet at first, but there it is, unmistakable, growing steadily louder with each passing moment. A truck winding down its gears on the highway. Sound beneath their words. Sound as if glass could scream. Ask what is happening. They're coming for me. They are coming. I can see them. Goblins and orcs. All of them. Smell them. I discovered the glyphs for a portal, traveler. A gateway between worlds. I thought it would lead me to another of our kind, but now I don't even know if the voice was real. The pathway collapsed while I was still inside. I found this place in the darkness. I thought perhaps it was a planet. I was so wrong. I can see their faces. There are seeds of glass within their asks for the glyphs. They're gone. My data fragmented in the Kazugat. Just just wanted to discover worlds. I wanted to find another travelers. I didn't, Kazugat. Yeah. You say you didn't, Kazugat, but you did. 16 Kazugats. Or your face. Whatever, now there's too many Kazugats. The signal's cut off as it crackles into oblivion. I hear a name through the static. Apollo. Frequency for Apollo has been added to my home terminus contacts. Kazugat. Take a look at the ship. It's big, huge. What is this thing? What is that thing? Why am I not seeing this correctly here? This isn't it. So this is one of those big, huge freighters that you can't actually. Oh, that's not that you can't ever own. It's just like its own unique design there. Alright, so what am I doing? Bring news of Artemis' loss to Nada. Summon the space unknown. Well, Nada. Do you have any polo with you? Nada. That's how they play Go Fish on the space station. Do you have any Viking? Nada. It's because Nada actually has them all. Alright, there's only 2 travelers in here beside me. I see somebody with a blue ship. My eyes go straight to reds and blues. Like you can't believe, and there is a really cool looking blue ship. That is... What is Gleb? Okay, what is Gleb? Let's see, the novice over here is... Spondolicola. What is Gleb has a really nice looking ship. First of all, he's got one of the cooler fuselage there in the center. He's got the pontoon, so you know he's got space. And then he's got the Darth Vader TIE Fighter on the side. The only thing he's missing is the top fin. And it's blue and yellow. What is Gleb? I'll tell you what Gleb is. Right now, Gleb is a guy with a pretty cool looking starship. That's what Gleb is. But I'm going to give him an F for his username. F. That is an F. That is a fail. Alright. Nada. What have you learned, traveler? What generates Artemis entity signal? Mention the portal. Tell Nada how we failed to understand Artemis' location. I explain their strange messages. Apollo and the portal glyphs. Nada pauses. Their lights blink as they process this information. Artemis slips between worlds into the data fall. Our home lives in these spaces. These holes are stable, small. Nada is worried, traveler. Cracks between the iterations should not widen. It will not help us. Artemis entity still does not remember Nada. Say they did not. This is a puzzle. A trap or a tragedy. Apollo entity is unknown to Nada. More puzzling still. If Traveler entity is curious, Nada has advice. The rampant crimson is the work of Atlas Falsity. Other Korvax say deity. Nada knows better. Atlas False entity hunts Nada, but Traveler may seek them out, draw them away. Not really? Speak to Polo. So what do I have to do here? It says space anomaly. Bring news of Artemis signal lost. I did. Locate and activate a holo terminus. Okay. Well. Great. Alright, that's where we're at here. This is gonna be the end of this. Okay, purple guy, you just had to walk right into me. You know I was on my own side of this, and then you just did it. You just walked right in. Oh, what's this? There's a teleporter here? Since when is there a teleporter? Is that new? Hearth, Malavox, Starship, what is Gleb? These are places you can go, I guess. Purple Rain, Current System, Corbin Dallas. Okay. What happens if I go to Corbin Dallas? Oh, sure. That's interesting. I didn't even know that existed in here. That's really cool. I thought there wasn't one of those. Who's this guy? Fishman, Iteration Tennis. well. Alright, there's a bunch of newbie terminals around. Ooh, look. Looky, 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 loo. There is... Yep. Wow. An exotic. It'd be nice to be able to see what that is. Can you guys fix that bug? Thanks. That's cool. He's got the short fin on top. That's... I love exotics. I'm such a big fan. And I've got this ugly green fighter, but it's got... It has a bunch of slots, and it's a fighter. It's got pontoons that make it have a bunch of slots, so you can't complain too much. Alright. Oh, what is this? This is a big, huge planet. Purple rain. Okay, locate a hole terminus. Tell me where one is. Where is it? A hole terminus? I really don't want to deal with that right now.
Warning. Threat detected. Hostile ships approaching.
I think it's kind of bogus that these guys can do that. But, whatever. Use brake to turn quickly. Use boost to evade. That's the best thing. That's how it should work, is you should have to slow down to turn faster. And that, I think, helps the combat out. Fleet frequency, no. Not when I've got 3 guys on my tail here. This would be really neat though for hunting pirates yourself if you could install technology that was a jammer. And so when pirates try to get away, you hit your jammer and they can't use their pulse engine. That'd be kind of cool. Yes. I have 0 interest in looking at your fleet. What's it say? Inspect frigate? See, oh gosh, and now the numbers don't show up because we're too far away or something. So, it seems like their code still needs some work when it comes to frigates. Oh well. It's not the end of the world, it's just not... It's just buggy. This game is a little buggy, and I think the last 2 episodes that I've done here have shown that it's just a little buggy, and that's too bad because right before the Beyond update hit, I felt like the game had finally reached a certain level of stability. Now, there were still bugs with the frigates, but I felt like it had finally gotten kind of stable, and then Beyond comes and it's 1,000 new features, which is great, but it's also buggy. Alright, I'm going to call an end to this episode, folks. Here, we're going to keep cracking on this Artemis questline for the next few episodes, because what I really, really want to do is, I need more storage space, and I don't know how to get it right now. It doesn't show up in the technology map. I assume it's got to be base archives or something, so this is where we're at. So, thanks for watching. As always, if you guys have content, if you have a question or a comment, drop it down below. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. And if you think you know someone who'd like the channel, share the channel to them, send them a link, do whatever. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time.